came back. I'm still promoting the Scope Touch. I'm still doing that. And what is it? I came back here because it's like I remember things. I remember things. The spell just broke. It just broke. So then I remember things. I didn't always remember it because it was a black magic spell. He wanted me to forget. Avo Mexico. That's his name. Avo Mexico. His family name is Ifanala. Ifanala. That's the family name, right? And then his name, like everyone that's a spiritual, they all have the name. And it was Ifacolade. Ifacolade, that was his name. And then he gave me my name, Ifabucola. So my name was Ifabucola. That's what I went by. I went by that name, Ifabucola. Bucola. They would call me that. I accepted that name. I was like, oh. I was like, my Bawalao never gave me that name. He's like, oh, he's fake. Like, he's not a real Bawalao. So it's like he had my mind. He had me confused. And he made me think that everything that he's doing, he made me think that the Bawalao that I had was doing all that evil stuff. And black magic, it takes your mind. You don't know what the fuck. You don't know what's going on. Death spells. Death spells. When a person does a death spell, people die. He Everyone in his family is dead. That is a red flag. For me, for me, that's a red flag if everybody in your family is dead. Everybody, like you don't have nobody in your family, everybody's dead. That's because he's doing black magic. All his friends are dead, like everybody's dead. He don't care about anyone, because he's doing black magic and he's doing death spells. So he's doing death spells to cause permanent endings in someone's life. He's doing death spells to kill people. So he goes to kill people, you know? That's why the spell backfires and someone close to him dies. His friends die. He could have his friends, little people, under him, and then they're listening to him, and then he's like, oh, go and do a death spell. Like, they're gonna die. Like, you can't do work on me. So, and then every time they come for me, they die. So a lot of people have died, are going to die, have died already, and then it's just like, and then he doesn't even care. Because how everything broke is because he reached out to me. Why the fuck you gonna reach? Why are you reaching out to me? And you did all this shit to me, and you reaching out to me. When I blocked him, that's when everything came back. Like all my memories came back, and I remembered my person. That's all I remember was my person, because he was always good to me. Like he would never. He wasn't like that. He has a good family. His father is important. His father is important. He would never do anything like that to me. And then this man was doing all this shit to me, and then he made me think that it was my person. And it wasn't my person. Never was my person. He would have me look up black magic spells. I would look up spells. And he wants the spells. The spells to summon demons. The spells to hurt people. He wanted those spells. And I'm like, oh my God, like people really do this? And he didn't even say nothing. He just wanted the information. And I'm like, wow. Like, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think anything of it. But now, like, everything is happening. All this shit is happening to me. And the spell is broken. And I'm recalling all this information. All his whole family. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. He don't got anybody that's close to him dies. Anybody that is working with him dies. They all die. And then he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care about the people that work under him. He doesn't care about his own people. I said, these people are gonna die. He's like, yeah, they already dead. And he's like, it doesn't matter. Like, he didn't fucking care. He's like, let them die. I was like, I could say that. I'd be like, let them die. They're gonna fucking die. Because they're evil, wicked, and cruel people. But this man has these kids working under him, and then they're doing the death spells, and then they die because they don't know what they're doing. He doesn't know what he's doing either, because he would always go to a magic practitioner, and I would know because he's video calling me, and then I see the practitioner. I see the practitioner, and I'm like, oh my god! Like he went to a town with all these black magic practitioners, and he's going to a practitioner to read about me. I'm like, if you a real fucking babalao, you would be able to read for yourself, if you knew what you was doing. But he was a fake babalao. He was fake. But he's popular. Everybody knows him, or he's popular. Like, he wanted to be popular. That was his whole shit. Like, he just wanted to be popular. But he wasn't a real babalao. He was fake, and he was pretending, and he would go to black magic practitioners. He would do shit to hurt people, kill people. And I dreamt of him. Like, I was in a car. I was in a van, right? And then in the van, it was all these little kids around me. I had my money, right? I got my money in my little bag. And then all these kids was just taking all my money. I was like, what the fuck? Like, everybody was just taking all my money. And then I told him about the dream, and then he's like, oh, that's nothing. But it was like, it was a setup. It's like he wanted me dead. It was to take everything from me, take all my money, and leave me for dead. That was his plan. For me to go to Nigeria and him take everything and leave me for dead. That was the plan. That was his plan. I stopped dealing with him because so much bad stuff happened to me dealing with this guy. And I'm like, this guy never did nothing good. Nothing good ever happened while I was trying to get help from this guy. Everything was bad.